Round, Singjit, gate.
This facility exclusively processes only the darkest, most intensely flavored, Dutch process alkalized cocoa.
Before a single gram enters production, every incoming cocoa batch is scientifically analyzed for exact color.
Biscuit. Pure refined crystalline white sugar arrives in enormous bulk quantities, providing the essential sweetness that perfectly
Traditurnif. Precisely temperature-controlled liquid palm oil provides the critical binding fat matrix that gives the finished dark Oreo. Every individual ingredient stream is independently weighed, digitally verified against the master recipe, and Tableau. Carefully measured chemical leavening agents create the subtle internal gas expansion during baking that gives the finished.
The dry ingredients must be thoroughly pre-blended to absolute homogeneity before any liquid additions, ensuring perfectly
The computerized recipe management system physically locks out ingredient weigh stations if any component falls outside.
Inside the colossal Sigma blade mixers, the dry cocoa blend and heated liquid fats meet in a precisely controlled,
Precise water injection controls the dough plasticity to the exact consistency required for smooth, continuous sheeting.
The mixing process develops just enough gluten structure to hold the wafer together during handling, but deliberately avoids over.
In exactly 8 precisely controlled minutes, the perfect master black cookie dough is ready, possessing the
The pre-sheeting rollers progressively compress the thick dough mass through multiple successive roller gaps, gradually
anti-molded. The sheet surface must be absolutely flawless before reaching the rotary molder. Any inconsistency in
The precisely gauged dough sheet now approaches the single most iconic machine in the entire Oreo production.
Each bronze molding cylinder represents months of precision artisan engraving work and costs tens of thousands of dollars.
The rubber extraction roller forces the soft plastic dough deep into every engraved detail of the bronze cavity.
The rotary molder produces over 1,200 perfectly formed individual raw cookie wafers every single minute from the continuously fed dough sheet.
Advanced non-stick surface treatments on the bronze cavity interiors ensure clean release of every single formed.
Thousands of precisely formed raw wafers advance in perfect military formation toward the massive tunnel oven, each one bearing the identical crisp, detailed Oreo embossing.
Each individual ridge on the cookie perimeter and each petal on the central flower must be perfectly defined, as
Every single raw molded wafer is optically scanned at full production speed against the master dimensional specification.
Wafer thickness prior to baking must be controlled within a 1/4 millimeter tolerance. Even minor variations will produce unacceptable.
The precisely formed raw black wafers now blindly enter the most thermally extreme environment in the entire factory. The raw wafers must be baked at precisely controlled temperatures for exactly the right duration to develop the characteristic.
The controlled baking process simultaneously drives off moisture, triggers Maillard browning reactions, and sets the internal crumb structure. The 300-foot tunnel oven maintains 3 precisely different temperature zones, each one optimized for a specific.
After exactly 5.5 precise minutes of controlled exposure to 600 degrees of direct radiant heat,
the fragile hot-baked wafers must be slowly and completely cooled to ambient temperature before the cream application process.
The finished baked wafer must snap cleanly with an audible sharp crack, revealing a uniformly dense, deeply dark black internal.
While the wafers bake and cool, a parallel process simultaneously prepares the signature thick, white vanilla cream.
The cream filling recipe requires exact temperature control during mixing to achieve the precise plasticity needed for clean.
The mixing speed and duration precisely control the final cream density and air incorporation level, directly to The perfectly cooled baked wafers are precision sorted into 2 synchronized parallel streams at the sandwiching station.
Palletizing. The sandwiching machine is the beating mechanical heart of Oreo production, simultaneously depositing cream and assembling complete. Each cream deposit must weigh exactly the specified gram target and land perfectly centered on the base wafer to ensure the
The cream-laden base wafers must travel at precisely matched speed with the incoming stream of cap wafers to ensure perfect.
The capping pressure must be precisely calibrated. Too much force squeezes cream out the sides. Too little.
Thousands of perfectly assembled Oreo sandwich cookies emerge every minute, each one structurally identical, aesthetically flawless.
The classic Oreo twist-apart test performed by quality inspectors mimics exactly what millions of consumers do at home.
Automated vision inspection systems photograph every single completed sandwich cookie at full production speed, instantly.
The finished fragile sandwich can cookies travel through a sealed, temperature-controlled tunnel to prevent any exposure to.
Maintaining extremely low water activity in the finished cookie is essential to preserve the characteristic crispy snap texture throughout the entire commercial shelf life.
The horizontal flow wrappers receive precisely counted stacks of sandwich cookies and seal them inside the iconic.
The push bar timing must be perfectly synchronized with the film registration marks to ensure the printed graphics are correctly positioned on every finished package.
The fin seal and crimp cut jaws operate at extreme speed, simultaneously sealing the current package and cutting it free from.
This single packaging hall produces over 600,000 individually sealed Oreo packages every 8 hours.
every sealed package is independently verified for correct weight at full production speed, with any unit outside.
Retail display cartons are designed for direct shelf placement, eliminating the need for store workers to unpack individual packages and arrange them manually. Robotic case erectors fold rigid corrugated shipping boxes from flat blanks at terrifying speeds, exceeding 60 perfectly formed open cases per minute. Multi-axis Delta robot arms use extreme coordinated torque to place fragile, filled retail cartons. The sealed cases descend through a network of gravity-driven spiral conveyors to the fully automated palletizing level below. The palletizing algorithm calculates an optimized interlocking pattern that maximizes pallet stability during the Multiple layers of pre-stretched industrial wrap film transform the individual stacked shipping cases into a single monolithic rigid transport-ready unit.
The standardized shipping label contains the complete contents manifest, total weight, destination code, and globally unique pallet.
The enormous climate-controlled finished goods warehouse simultaneously stores over 15,000 completed pallets. Embedded AI autonomous navigation algorithms guarantee the entire unmanned vehicle fleet operates safely and collision-free within the narrow, dark warehouse storage aisles. When any distribution center anywhere in the world places an order, the warehouse system locates and retrieves the correct automated distribution logistics operate around the clock to ensure Oreo products reach retail shelves worldwide within days of production. Each departing fully loaded trailer carries enough finished product to supply an entire major metropolitan region supermarket network for a full distribution cycle. Fragile chocolate cookies require temperature-controlled transport to prevent the cream filling from softening during transit through warm climate distribution zones.
The shipping dock operates as a continuous, non-stop carousel. The moment one load trailer departs,
the sprawling outdoor shipping yard serves as the critical buffer between the factory's continuous production output and the scheduled As the day shift ends and the last delivery trucks roll out through the gates, the factory's relentless production continues uninterrupted inside.
The extraordinarily complex industrial journey from raw cocoa bean to consumer's hand culminates in this simple, quiet moment.
From the elevated nerve center high above the roaring production floor, senior process engineers simultaneously monitor every
Even fractional pressure adjustments at the cream depositor directly affect the precise gram weight of every cream deposit across thousands of cookies per minute.
The master status board provides instant comprehensive visual overview of the entire facility's health, immediately flagging any line experiencing deviation. Meticulous preventive maintenance of the precision bronze molding cylinders is essential to maintaining the sharp, detailed embossed pattern quality consumers expect.
Veteran operators perform complex film changeovers in under 90 seconds, minimizing production downtime and material waste during the transition between rolls.
Absolute rigorous food safety hygiene protocols are non-negotiable. The full multi-stage hand sterilization sequence must be completed before entering any production zone.
Line 3 requires the scheduled alignment check by noon. Mark, please verify the pressure valves on the new assembly bot before the next cycle.
Weekly detailed die inspections ensure the iconic Oreo embossed design remains perfectly sharp and detailed across.
when the sleeping city rests in total darkness, the relentless mechanical heart of the massive Oreo
One solitary, highly trained senior engineer commands the entire massive autonomous facility, alone until dawn.
Millions of sealed packages march relentlessly toward the warehouse without a single human watching their journey.
Even in total darkness, the facility automatically maintains its absolute, uncompromised clinical food safety sterility.
An eternal river of iconic black and white cookies flows relentlessly through the darkness, destined for millions of...
From raw black cocoa powder to a perfect cream-filled sandwich in a blue wrapper, the intricate automated choreography is absolute staggering perfection.
Modern robotic engineering has brilliantly transformed humble cocoa bean processing into a genuinely awe-inspiring massive industrial marvel.
One tiny perfect blue package of Oreo cookies, miraculously born from 5 million total units produced today alone.
This mammoth facility stands as an undeniable testament to the truly staggering power of modern mass food automation technology.
Regular die cylinder maintenance preserves the sharp, iconic Oreo embossing quality across billions of cookies produced over the die's multi-year service lifetime.
And so the powerful eternal cycle begins once more. Raw, dark cocoa entering one end.
Every new production startup is carefully monitored until all quality parameters stabilize within specification. With every production line running at full capacity and fresh ingredients flowing, the massive Oreo...
The factory exists in eternal simultaneous balance, raw ingredients continuously arriving at one end.
The extraordinary industrial journey of thousands of machines and hundreds of workers culminates in this simple, joyful moment.
Billions of these same simple twist-apart moments happen every single day in homes across 150 countries, each one made possible by this singular...
From high above, the true breathtaking scale of this operation becomes comprehensible. A single facility producing
the humble sandwich cookie, 2 dark wafers, 1 sweet cream, and behind it an empire of steel,